Last time on Spriggle Fighting Trials.
Being the greatest fighting dojo in all of the world. I'm telling you, all of the world. You're gonna have wins and losses, but the battle is never, ever lost. Now that Jordan by the side, see that spider? I'll put him. Ooh! 99! Who's humble?
Soon as the bell rings, the action kicks off, literally, with the Freak Show. Knight will get his first big W. But Damon Spriggle chopping the freak on down. Big lariat. 1, 2, 3. Forget about it. On. The humble one himself, Damon Spriggle, the heart and soul of the SFT. And look at this. What? Damon Spriggle trying to show a little bit of sportsmanship.
And what do we think about SFT today? What are you excited about?
Everything. I haven't missed a show once.
What do you think about SFT today? What are you excited about?
I'm excited to see all the different styles that we're going to get. I'm excited to see the humble god Damon Spriggle out there against the superstar Jossie, and just see if he gets humbled as that man himself.
We'll find out, right?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Good stuff.
And what are we excited for today for SFT?
Well, this is my second time here, and I really love the way they marry great entertainment and the combat, and just like it's combined in a way that you wouldn't expect, and is just so much fun to watch.
And what are we excited for Spriggle Fighting Trials?
Spriggle Fighting Trials, I'm ready for some ultra violence. I really want to see some hard-hitting action, and we got some of the toughest guys in Minneapolis here today. I'm pretty stoked.
At this time, please welcome the Paul Virk Group.
Reverend Ricky Noren, representing the Paul Virk Group, has arrived.
Where is the rest of the Paul Virk?
Paul Virk will be here when Paul Virk wants to be here. That's always been the deal with the Paul Virk Group, because it's called the Paul Virk Group. So Paul Virk will do what Paul Virk wants the Paul Virk can do.
Wash your pants!
Yeah.
At that point, laundry. Use Tide. Use the store brand. We're not sponsored.
I didn't know I was so popular. Thank you.
Why don't you do your eyebrows better?
I love it. Hey, here's the deal. Matt Honey, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? Calling us out on Twitter, taking shots? Come on, the Academy Dojo is emptier than a Detroit Pistons game. What do you think you got?
Oh, you killed it.
Guts!
I'm not here to do stand-up comedy. I'm here to do the Lord's work.
Hakuna Matata indeed. Amen to that.
I pray for...
Can I get a buzz? The King Bee, Matt Honey, is in his house here in the SFT. Oh yeah.
Ricky! What's up, Ricky? Ricky! First of all, buzz off.
Oh no, he didn't!
Don't encourage him! Don't!
It's PG.
Now, I don't see your lazy leader, Paul Virk. I don't see the loud potty mouth Riley Jackson.
That's right.
Shut up about him!
You got a potty mouth!
And I don't see that big greedy dumpster X, who I have a wrestling match with. So, if the Paul Virk Group doesn't show up, if X doesn't show up, I guess I'm just gonna have to beat the buzz out of you.
Matt Honey throwing down the gauntlet.
If you want to see Ricky get the buzz beaten out of him, give me a buzz! Buzz!
No!
Buzz!
We already
No! Go for
Buzz! 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 Buzz!
Sit down!
Reverend Ricky better be careful because the King Bee looks like he might be about to sting.
I don't have time for all this.
Get your ass group to show up! Or buzz off!
I'm gonna need do you have an excuse? Do you have a reason? Where are they? Why they're not here? No. Earlier you said
they're in church.
Paul will be here when he wants to be here. That's gonna be not good enough for our commissioner and for the office. So
Paul Virk will be here when Paul Virk wants to be here. When Paul Virk needs to be here. How stupid do you all? You are idiots. You don't understand what I'm trying to tell you, okay? Because we are the elite faction in SFT. We're not marks. We don't call ourselves a dojo. We're the Paul Virk Group, and that's all I'm going to say right now.
Buzz off.
thank you for exiting this area.
I hope you find the long. Can someone get the face off the stage?
That ugly mask reminds me of my ex-wife.
At this time, I'd like to welcome, returning from his suspension, Brandon Gore.
Fresh off of suspension with an SFT record of 1-3. He used to be such a wholesome young boy. A good all-American boy. The type of guy that would take your daughter on a nice ice cream date and bring her back home at 7 p.m. sharp. But ever since he started hanging out with those Thunderfrog thugs, experimenting with the devil's lettuce and living the murderapolis gangster lifestyle that the Thunderfrog Dojo is famous for, and going off the deep end with these conspiracy theories, this wholesome young boy is now a violent criminal. And I forbid my daughter Janessa from fraternizing with this tinfoil-wearing loony or any of those Thunderfrog thugs.
For everyone.
Brandon, you were suspended off the last event. I have to ask, did you learn your lesson?
Enough with the lessons. I first off want to give a rare special thank you to Big Wrestling for promoting me as the superstar coming back to SFT. But back to the matter at hand.
Superstar.
There is. Don't let it blind you.
Don't let it bind.
That there. Stop. There is an SFT conspiracy against Brandon Gore.
What?
It's a conspiracy.
Please explain.
If you don't believe me, here's proof.
No.
Part 1. I am the first one to get suspended from SFT.
First one.
That's consequences.
Thank you, It's called consequences.
Letter 2.
Never existed.
Letter? I am not, you can check this for yourself, there's sources. I am not on the program for tonight.
Yeah, he's not on the program.
Oh, he's not.
And he's here.
Sounds like your graphics guy messed up.
You don't have any photos of you. There's no photos. It's all redacted.
They're redacted. I wonder why.
That's a question. That's a question.
Question everything.
Okay, I I won't address any of that respectfully. I won't. But
Letter 2.
earlier today,
Letter 2.
That's not how
Letter B, number 2.
James, tutor him after the show, please. Okay. Earlier today, you would not disclose to me who you wanted to challenge to about tonight. So please tell us, who do you want to challenge?
Rodeo Randy. Challenge Humphrey.
Not me. I get tired. Yeah, that's a good one.
I challenge Shano.
The challenge has been made. Brandon Gore challenging the wet one.
Shane Black. But
Not the heavy one, the
Is
wet
he the
one.
big hungry one
Please.
or the wet one?
I do not want the ref out here.
I did.
Yes. I saw the willy-nilly shenanigans, and I don't trust you.
I don't even. That's the wheel. Really of truth.
Unicycle your way out of here, buddy.
Oh, that
The David Hasselhoff of the SFT, the wet one, Shane Black, is ready to swim with the sharks.
That's his thing.
No cussing. No cussing.
He's not the Loch Ness Monster.
All right, hey,
Hey. No, touch that.
guys,
This is match
the Aquaman, shut your mouth.
Keep talking, he'll dry out.
I
You gotta let him dry out.
don't trust you guys right now.
Whoa.
Look, Joe, you lost. You were out here. There's just some bad jujus. It's in the air. It's something. Look, I'll go back to you guys. Look up something. Look, come back and find me a new truth.
Dude, what are you talking about? Hey, give me the mud.
You'll get this. Superstar.
Looks like there might be some tension amongst those Thunderfrog
Look,
thugs.
trust me.
As always, Mr. Gore,
Look, you taught me about.
you've really been tripping recently.
Yeah! Don't do this.
But us at the Spriggle Dojo,
Letter 2.
we don't back down, so we ought to get this bout on the way.
Well, there you have it, folks. Looks like the action here in the SFT is about to get wet and or wild.
Come on.
You can't say that.
So this bout will be contested under official SFT wrestling match rules. Your official newly assigned is junior official Wayne Armstrong. All disqualifications are in effect and all strikes are illegal.
Hear that? You dumb.
The time limit is 60 minutes.
Letter 2.
He doesn't want to wear it.
All right. I'm sorry.
A competitor
I'm sorry.
may gain a fall via pinfall or a submission. The winner must get 2 out of 3 falls. First, wrestling from parts unknown with an SFT record of 1-3, representing the Thunderfrog Fighting Dojo. This is Brandon Gore. There's that. And wrestling out of Cottage Grove, Minnesota with an SFT record of 3-4, representing the Spriggle Dojo, this is Shane Black. A correction, this is a 1-fall contest.
Big wrestling made a mistake again against Brandon Gore.
Why do you keep saying big wrestling? You're tripping.
Who is big wrestler?
Who's big? Why does he keep saying
No.
that? I'm so confused. Like, this is Spriggle fighting trials. You keep saying big wrestling. That's funny.
You gotta wrestle.
The only thing that's big
The
is me.
mullet's going on right now in this stage. Wow.
The board.
You gotta get a mullet.
All right, Brandon.
Yeah, we gotta get back to it. Wow.
The bell has been sounded, and the never-ending war between the Spriggle Dojo and the Thunderfrog Fighting Dojo continues as Brandon Gore with the waist lock on the wet one, Shane Black. Shane trying to slip out, but Brandon Gore has that amateur background. At one time, one of the most dominant amateur wrestlers in the country. And now one of the most dominant in the world of combat sports as a whole. Shane Black, though, managing to slip out of the grasp of Brandon Gore. Wrap those legs around the head of Brando, but Brando back on his feet. Both combatants on a vertical base. Greco-Roman knuckle lock into the waist lock yet again. Brandon Gore with a big takedown. The wet one, Shane Black on the ground, and Brandon Gore may have snapped the wet one's ankle. Perhaps this is too much. The water might be too deep for the wet one right here. Brandon Gore with a pinfall attempt. 2 count only, 1 second away from victory. Working on that leg. Wrestling 101. You take a body part, you twist it, you pop it, you jerk it, you work it, you rip it apart. The SFT universe in an uproar. They are loving the combat sports. Now, to me, I question. This is a wrestling match. To me, that looked like a strike. In which case, I do have 911 on speed dial, as strikes are illegal. What is going on here?
What? No, I just chop block the chop block. Can't be striking.
Referee admonishing Brandon Gore. It looks like junior official Wayne Armstrong is given a little bit of leeway here because he knows just how important this bout is to the SFT universe, and we're trying to give the people what they want. Hook of the leg! Near fall. Brandon Gore now looks like he's about to go for a big snap suplex, but the wet one rolling him up with the small package. Almost had it. Brandon Gore back to the leg. Brilliant strategery. And now, with the good old-fashioned STF.
I almost showed off.
And I think we're seeing some more strikes here. I have no idea what's going on here as far as the rule book. It might be getting thrown out of the window, but par for the course with these Thunderfrog dogs. Big back body drop. Looks like the wet one is keeping his head above the water, but he might be the one that needs a lifeguard here tonight.
Do you see that? Oh, yeah. No,
The wet one playing mind games.
Right there. Yeah.
That's where the gnomes come from.
I mean, like.
I see it too. What is it? Backslide. 1, 2, 3. He did it. He did it. The wet one taking home the W. told you the action would be wet and or wild, and it was indeed. Brandon Gore obviously heated. That distraction technique, the mind games being played by the wet one, using his brain power to stay afloat. And one hell of a victory for the wet one, Shane Black, as a result of that slippery signature Shane O backslide. Oh yeah! Next time on Spriggle Fighting Trials. Live fan Q&A with the superstar. Just see thy humble God, the heart and soul of the SFT, the humble one himself, Damon Spriggle. And the boss with the sauce, the Huffster, Commissioner Huffman. What questions will the fans ask the fighters? Plus, Jordan issues a fight challenge to another fighter. Find out what happens next time at the SFT, the world's greatest fighting promotion in the world.